This week, we take down all the spring and summer decor in the house and we put up all the fall. I know it's the right thing to do, but I've been literally dragging my feet on decorating this year. Why? Because nothing about the end of August feels like fall is coming. We have had a very dry, very hot, and very fire ridden summer here in Washington, especially poor Spokane. Poor Spokane. When you step outside, it's dry, hot, and reeks of fire. So I am just not feeling the fall vibe yet. I think it's mainly because with all the fires going on and our state, we really haven't gotten a chance to have a summer. And so I'm just not wanting to let go of summer just yet. I mean, we never even got to go anywhere or do anything fun. And I had so much I wanted to do this summer. I had specific trails I wanted to hike, especially the Wonderland Trail around the base of Rainier. I wanted to go on the zip lines in Coeur d'Alene, Idaho, because I was now under the weight limit and I've never been able to go and always wanted to. I wanted to go down a water slide since I was now able to do that again. And last but not least, I wanted to take my family to the zoo and the beach, but none of that got done. And I'm pretty bummed about it. I think that's why I'm so resistant to fall this year. But unfortunately, between 4 work schedules to work around, constant fires breaking out, and including our very own hill we live at the bottom of, and unforeseen bills, it just doesn't seem like it was in God's will for those plans this summer. So I'm just going to have to deal with the cards I'm dealt with and try to make the most of fall. Don't want fall to get ruined because I'm still bummed about summer. But I'm still not ready for fall decor yet. And I did, however, realize one more and very important thing that actually motivated me to do it this week. I wanted to finish the downstairs hall storage closet and the spare bedroom. If I go and organize and put away everything down there before I get the fall up in about 1 to 2 more weeks, I'll have to re-drag it all back out and switch out summer and fall. That's just a bunch of work that I don't want to put on myself. So doing it now makes much more sense. So fall wins, we're doing it now. So finding the tote that I had filled with fall from the closet declutter I did last week was easy. That was right in front of the spare room. And I could take that up, and that was pretty much easy to do. Then I had my vase with flowers and my wreath, and that came from the closet under the stairs, which is 2 things out of there that I don't have to declutter this year. So yay for that. But the big tote with all the fall stuff, yeah, that black one way back there. Of course, it's in the far corner. And so, yes, I had to make a path. And so lots of things had to be moved over, picked up, gotten out of the way. And that was a little ordeal of its own. That gumball machine is really heavy, especially when it's full. That's my daughter's, and she likes to take those out to stores and make some money with them. But they're heavy. I guess, because it's all metal, but metal and glass. But yeah, it's a really heavy little sucker. So I'm going to make this path sooner or later, and I'm going to get this out. Decor in my house is a bit predictable. Once I have a certain look or vibe that I fall in love with, I pretty much keep with it. I will switch out a piece or two of my own design if I come across new items I fall in love with, but the overall theme and design stays the same. It really does help with making the switch easier because I already know where things go and I don't have to spend hours redesigning where everything should go. My world is busy enough. I don't need to be adding extra headaches to my life. That doesn't mean I just grab stuff and sling it, though, any old where. I spend the time when we first moved to design a theme and pick out what goes where and what makes it look pretty and inviting. And I just chose to stick with it. That just stick with the same thing. It makes seasonal changes simplistic and a smooth, easy transition. One day I'll design a new one if my preference changes. But for now, time and money does not allow for that. uh, doesn't that always seem to be the case, though? I am, however, going to have to buy 2 or 3 new items this year. But I'll tell you about those two and why later on in the video. So stick to the end because we had a huge snafu after I got done filming this. So after the beginning and the end transition pictures, I have a little update and you get to see me switch some stuff out because things went horribly bad. This garland piece that I hang over my little candelabra thing here, I've had it a long time. It came from Hobby Lobby. I absolutely love it. I think it's beautiful. And the candles, they came from Hobby Lobby too. I just alternate colors from red to orange. That thing is really old, and so is this. They both came from my mother, and so they've probably been around since the 80s or 90s. But I like them, and they're cute, and it reminds me of fall when I was a kid. So I keep it. I am going to clear this out, and this came from Hobby Lobby as well. But I am one person that likes something full. If I'm going to make a display on my fireplace stoop there, I want it to be full. And anytime I buy a garland piece, it's never full enough. So I always add a zillion other things to it. So I will go back to Hobby Lobby and I will buy extra leaves and I will buy little like $1.99 things to stick in there and make them look fuller. And I don't really have a rhyme or reason with this one every year. I just kind of stick them in where they look good and what makes everything look more full and pop with color. And I just kind of experiment with it. It's the one thing that I don't have literally down and do the same thing with. I just go with the flow on it, and you will see in this video. Yeah, it looks a lot more full right now, but I'm not happy with it. So I'm going to keep adding little by little, and every stinking time I get a chance. If it looks like it can go in there, I'm gonna make it because I really like full, beautiful, lush displays on my fireplace. I really like it to be the centerpiece. My bookcase, I pretty much have down what I put in there, except for little knickknacks. I'll add little knickknacks if I remember correctly from last year, if there was something that was bothering me, like I put too many birds or I put too many pumpkins in there and I wanted to shake it up next year, I will remember that and I'll switch with the little knickknacks. But the big things, they pretty much are set in there and I know which ones go in and which ones don't. The blessed and that little pumpkin thing always goes up in there. So does the little black vase that I'm going to put up there with the little fuzzies. I really like it. So I'm like I said, I'm still adding to this over and over. And when it comes to the knickknacks, I will waver on them. I'll put something up there, and if I don't like it, I'll take it back down, and I will go put it somewhere else, and I'll look at it, And if I don't like it, I'll take it back down. And I do it in the video a lot. I'll pick something up and I'll be like, nah, I don't like it there. And I'll take it right back down. And I'll put it up and then won't like it and I'll take it back down. I did it with my little white pumpkin candles a lot too, if you notice it. Let me know if you do. You guys really came through for me this week, and I am so excited about it. The comments kept pouring in from my declutter video on my room, especially the desk area. It was the very last video, and you guys came through with the comments on what you wanted to see, what music you liked, what you didn't, whether you wanted to hear music at all. I got so many wonderful comments, and I am going to try to implement them. A lot of you said that you wanted to hear mostly just talking and none to very little music at all. And that's going to be a hard one for me because I don't know if I can ramble on for like a 40-minute video and just talk nonstop. I don't know if I can think of that much stuff to say. That one's going to be hard, but I promise I will keep practicing and I will get better every video. One step at a time, I will get it better so that when you watch this stuff, it's exactly the way you want it and you absolutely love getting on here to see it. Because these videos are for you, and that's why I make them, is to motivate others. So thank you. Thank you so much for the comments. Oh, and Beth, the other comment that I had on designing a new bedroom and moving the closet over to that little niche area over by my side, that was a fabulous idea. I absolutely love it. And yes, I'm going to go look into how to make that either that closet fit or get one that does, because that's a absolutely fabulous idea. And I can't wait to try that out. Thank you so much. Much love.
You were my best friend. Didn't care about the rules, good on the weekends. I'll be in fools, drifting to deep space. So brave and so stupid, just like the movies. I was gonna stay in the fight with you, just thinking we would do this until we couldn't do it. Each and every high, every night with you. You and me so clueless. We were just broken, shattered, singing along to nothing matters. Stray around like nighttime rumors. We were in too deep, and you
I am excited because all my spring and summer decor, with the exception of the two Japanese vases, all fit into one tub. And that's amazing. I wish I could get fall and winter that way too, but that's not going to happen anytime soon. Christmas is my favorite season and holiday as well, so there is always twice as much winter and Christmas decor because I go all out for Christmas and the winter season. I absolutely am a snowbird. It's my favorite. Getting these vases cleared out of the living room pretty much clears out my living room, and I can now focus on the dining room. And I'm excited about that because that's the last area I'm going to do for this video. Everything is looking so nice and so fall. And then I looked over and I was like, oh, the Afghans. The Afghans need to be changed. So before I did the dining room, I did go over and I did the Afghans because I wanted to pull out the fall colored ones and put the spring ones away. And I did locate that one. That one's a Christmas one, and I'm going to stick it in the back. It's never seen anyway. It's the first two that is. And now I can finally get to the dining room. I'm going to leave that one there. But yes, I get to remove the spring stuff. We have a very old 80s dining room table. It is very solid wood and very, very heavy. And I love it. And I don't want to get rid of it. But the top is just hideous. It needs to be resanded and finished. And one of these days I will get to it. I promise. But until then, we're using the tablecloth covers so that it doesn't look so hideous in here. And I do love my tablecloths. I'm very picky on which ones I choose. And I absolutely love the oranges for fall. Fall's one of my more favorite holidays or seasons. I love the trees. I love the turning of the colors. I love the autumn oranges and reds and yellows. They're gorgeous. And so that's the theme I always go with because that's what makes me feel warm, cozy, and inviting. I did not like that table runner. Well, actually, I love that table runner, but it was way too small for the table. So after I got it on, I did nah, that's not what I want. I looked at it, thought, no way. And so I'm going to take it right back off. And I put on the other one I have. And I'm going to move that table runner downstairs onto my dresser. I think it'll go absolutely perfect down there because it's a much smaller area and it won't look so teeny weeny on it. The fruit basket tier is one thing that I absolutely loved when I bought it from At Home because we really needed something to store our fruit in instead of just sitting all over the countertops. But it's too tall to fit in the kitchen. It won't fit underneath the cabinets from the countertops. And so I don't really have many other options other than to stick it on the table. And I don't like it on the table, so I don't know what to do with it. If you guys have an option or an idea of where I could put that other than my dining room table, please let me know because I absolutely don't like it there. And I think it just doesn't mesh well with the decor. So yeah, go ahead and give me one if you do. Here's the before and afters. And when you start looking here, you're going to see a black vase with sunflowers on my fireplace stoop down there on the ledge right there where that blue vase used to be. And in the after pictures. And unfortunately, it's no longer there. And that's what we had to do the update on. Is Vader, my cat, decided it was a play toy and he knocked it down and he strewed everything everywhere. I mean, he just tore it up. And so I can't have something there that's going to entice him to play. It had to come down. I'm going to have to tear everything out of it, refix it, reorganize it, which is just a huge bummer of mine. And I'm not going to be able to keep it up because all he wants to do is play with it. So I am going to go to Home Goods and I'm going to get not only a new throw blanket for the ottoman, because I can't seem to find a fall one. Don't know why. I thought I had one. There's that beautiful vase. That was really sad to watch that thing get completely tore up. And I'm going to get a pumpkin tower. And that thing he won't want to play with because there is nothing there to entice him. And once I did decide to go there, I found a couple pillows and a new pumpkin to fit on the fireplace that I absolutely fell in love with. So yeah, I ended up with more than I wanted, but if you watch right after this, it fits absolutely perfect, and I couldn't be happier with it. So here's the 411 on the update. Okay, so quick update. I did get the blanket for the ottoman. I had to get a pumpkin tower because bad Vader decided it was a toy. My black vase with the flowers, and he tore it to shreds. And then he taught the little one that it was okay to jump up there. So we are currently training her that that's super bad. And then I found 2 pillows that I absolutely fell in love with, and that allows me to get rid of the normal everyday pillows and put some nice fall ones up and take that silver one right there and stick it on the recliner one. So let's get that done real quick. Now, all of these items were bought at Home Goods. I found so many things that I loved at Home Goods and at decent prices right now. That's hard to find. I could have bought tons of stuff this week, but we have the fair coming up Tuesday, and Monday is back to school clothes shopping for my daughter, Emma. So lots of money is going out the door this week, and I can't be spending much else. But I do adore the light powder blue throw with those orange pumpkins on it. I think it blends with the living room colors and gives that fall orange pop at the same time. It also matches with my blue and oranges in these 2 new fall pillows too. The glitter on the pumpkin, the green one with the leaves, will add that extra bling to my fireplace that I'm looking for. And that pumpkin tower will keep Vader from wanting to get up there anymore. So all in all, I think this is a good switch. Let me know what you think. Do you like the new items, or do you think that it looked better without them? I hope you guys have a wonderful week. Ours is going to be super busy, especially with the fair and back to school, but I sure hope your guys' is great. Like, subscribe, and I'll see you next week. Bye.